I am the true alpha male. And if you're like me, you shave off all of your hair, maybe with the Remington Shortcut Pro like I did, and you can watch the video where I actually did that from a full head of hair. Just didn't even put the guard on, just zero guard. There's this concept, obviously, it's a built-in psychological message. Masculine is what we think of. We think of confident. We even think of brave, because a lot of men are too afraid to see what would happen if they shaved off their hair, whether they're balding or not. So it definitely sends a very positive male message to deliberately shave off all of your hair. However, things can get tricky if you're like me and you basically have to wear glasses most of the time. Now that I'm a year and a half away from turning 40, I pretty much have to wear them to do most things. It didn't used to be that way. You know, back in high school, I only needed them to, see the chalkboard. I just said chalkboard because in high school there were still some rooms that had chalkboards. Most of them had switched to dry erase by that point, but still, to see the board, I had to have glasses. And then when I got my driver's license, I needed my glasses to legally drive, which I'm supposed to be wearing glasses when I do. I have astigmatism in this eye, and for those of you who've kept up with it, if you'll notice, a lot of times this eye doesn't quite match this eye. Maybe even now it doesn't. And it's funny, when I'm tired, like I am now, because I'm just shooting so many videos, what you'll see is this, you can tell that I'm tired by looking at this eye. But I normally wear glasses, and that takes care of the problem. This eye is not bad at all. By the way, Popeye, I guess that needs to be its own video, but after my mom saw the first video of this look, she basically commented something like, Popeye, question mark. Yeah, I totally see the Popeye look, and I'll make that video with my mom. So yes, I wear glasses, and I think it can be tricky if you shave your head and you wear glasses, because the wrong kinds of frames can really water down the masculine look. But today, I did end up getting a new pair of glasses. Man, am I happy about them. I want to share that with you. Complete coincidence that it coincides with me shaving off my hair. So it's funny, my first day, bald and bearded and brave. And then I get a call from Walmart, and they say, hey, Nick, your glasses are in. Come pick them up by 5:30. Let's check them out. So, most people are going to see me like this. These are my glasses. If they have a purple tint to them, it's because they have a certain like fluorescent light blocker in them to keep me from getting headaches and other stuff. So that's why they had that look. And you can already tell, like, it may not be the best idea for me to wear these in my videos, because it kind of takes away from you being able to see my eyes. And I think it's important to have that psychological connection. My channel, I'm tapping into a lot of psychological things, breaking the fourth wall, breaking the rule of thirds, being way too close. I think it kind of helps in a way, because so many people do this all the time. They don't look up at people and look at them in the eyes, and I think it's very important to do that. But yeah, here's my glasses. Actually, let me not put them on at first. So here they are. Very happy about these. And the funny thing is, I got these from Walmart for 17 bucks. Now the frames are cheap, but the lenses are over 100 bucks. But still, I'm very happy about this. A year warranty. They'll clean and adjust them anytime. I'm very, very pleased with these. And yeah, I'll read out the number to you. It's FM9196. And these are just from Walmart. Here's the other letter. LJX0919. So if that's something you want to look at. But I feel that these are really good. They're very strong. And I don't like glasses that slide off my nose. If they're too thin like this, it can happen. But these are solid. So this is how I look to most people most of the time, now that I've done this. And I feel good about it. It works for me. I can see great. And I think that these are unapologetic. They're bold, just like the hair, but you don't want to have wimpy frames. You don't want to have frames that don't quite match the look. And I think for a guy who's going to be bald and bearded, I think these look really perfect. I can't think of better frames that, at least for me, because there's that meta concept. Yeah, like I'm aware these are retro looking. I'm aware of that. You know, in theory, why don't you just get contacts? Well, a year ago, I tried. I went to Walmart. Went to the optometrist, whatever it is, the eye doctor, and it took a whole week of me trying to touch my eye. And then when I finally got it in, it felt like sandpaper. I just couldn't stand it. I was like, you know what? I'd rather just wear glasses than to have to worry about poking my eye all the time. I'd just rather do this. You know, it's for me. Even if they make me not as attractive or whatever to some people, ultimately it's about sending a message. Now, let's talk about this. I've talked about how choosing to be bald, shaving off all your hair, is a bold move. The beard, very exclusively masculine. If a woman could grow a beard or wanted to, then basically that's a woman who wants to be a man. And hey, not my problem. I'm not worried about it. But I'm saying that's how exclusively masculine that is. So these are very deliberate moves in this. They're decisions that send a message, a masculine message. When it comes to glasses, though, studies show, and please Google this, or even watch Adam Ruins Everything. Watch the episode where he talks about, I think it's called Adam Ruins the Justice System, where he talks about when criminals are on trial, their lawyers will make them wear glasses even if they don't need glasses, because jurors are more sympathetic with people who wear glasses. You somehow seem less like the kind of a person who would convict a crime, but you're also perceived as more intelligent, more trustworthy if you're wearing glasses. So I mean, there's a lot of positive benefits of that, but again, you want to pick the right frame. So you know, you can be the judge on what you think about my frames. You know, I'm happy with them, so it's fine. It's just like you can say whatever you want to about my shaving off my hair, having my beard, whatever. I'm happy with this. This is who I am. It's less about some kind of certain Hollywood look of what you see on Instagram, and more about, well, ultimately nothing's more attractive than a man who believes in himself and helps others become better versions of themselves. But as far as frames go, let's just kind of do a turnaround here. I like them. I mean, I'd almost, and I know I just got them, but ultimately I feel like of all the glasses I've ever worn, I like these more than anything. I like that throwback to what I think is kind of like the late 1960s, maybe early 1970s. I think that's a cool way to do it. And for me, it sure beats having to poke my eye every day and then try to get it out and keep up. That's too high maintenance for me. You know, I hope you know that about me. Now you do. I'm a very low maintenance kind of guy. So I'm happy about this haircut, the beard. See, it's if you don't have a beard and then you have to shave every day or every couple of days, you know, this, I can basically just, now that I've got this done, I can take care of it in, you know, 10 minutes once a week and be done with it. You know, Remington Shortcut Pro right here. You know, I could actually, you know what I should do is I could even do that if I wanted to. I could pretty much do everything with this and be done and come back the next week. So there you go. Tell me what your thoughts are on it. I think it's worth discussing the concept of having glasses when you're bald. But I feel, and again, I paid $17 for the frames. After learning that, I just don't think I could ever pay much money for frames anymore, because it's really just about the lenses. The frames are all made in China anyway, from the same there's an episode of Adam Ruins Everything where he actually talks about that. It's all a monopoly. It's the same companies doing everything. They're all made in China. Ultimately, there are a few exceptions. But for me, I'm happy to go to Walmart, get my prescription updated or whatever it is, because now that I'm closer to 40, my eyes, I guess, are getting worse for the fact that I have to wear glasses all the time now anyway. But what's weird though with my astigmatism is that if I'm wearing sunglasses, it doesn't bother me, because it's not that I can't see. It's more like this. And by the way, did you see X-Men Apocalypse on that movie? The guy that can shoot laser out of his eyes, when he's coming to realization of that, and he's like doing this all the time. Like, that's how I am if I don't have glasses in, because this eye like goes kind of inward. So this kind of just takes care of that problem. So there you go. What are your thoughts on that? What do you have to add to this? This is how I actually look to most people in real life. This is how I am. But for theatrical reasons, this is how I look on YouTube. Your comments belong right here.